Hello there, friends. It's Ashley here from the Loopy Lamb and theloopylamb.com. And today we're going to be taking a look at Crochet Donut Buddies from Rachel Zain. This is a new book that has been published by David and Charles Publishing. And thank you so much to them for providing me this book free of charge in order for me to share with you my honest review of it. So during our review, we're going to take a look at what you can expect from the book, what resources are available, and I'm going to share a flip through of the book so you can kind of see what you will get inside Crochet Donut Buddies. So if you're ready to get started, please hit that like button and please consider subscribing to this channel. So Crochet Donut Buddies has the subtitle 50 Easy Amigurumi Patterns for Collectible Crochet Toys. And as you can see from the cover, all of the amigurumi patterns in here are for crochet donuts. So essentially the premise of the book is you get your basic donut pattern, and through the use of different additions and small changes to the pattern, you can create an impressive array of various different donut buddies. So as you can see, we've got at least 10 here on the cover almost, and each one of them is different, but they all start the same way with the same basic donut pattern. And so that's pretty cool. Of all the animals that are in here, there is an elephant, a bunny, an owl, horse, alien, goat, sun, hippo, tiger, chicken, zebra, chameleon, turtle, sheep, triceratops, duck, cow, fox, teddy bear, giraffe, sunflower, and crab. There's also a snowman, a dog, a snail, reindeer, cat, moose, frog, spider, stegosaurus, star, rhino. There's more. There's so many. It's fun. A rhino, pig, turkey, ladybug, koala, pumpkin, fish, hedgehog, octopus, llama, hamster, penguin, Highland cow, toucan, snake, unicorn, and red panda. Did you know that you can make so many different creatures from a simple donut? It's really creative, and I really like that idea. So at the front of the book, we have a welcome and a how to use this book, which I really enjoyed. Has a section here on how to read a pattern, which I'm starting to see in more crochet books, which I really appreciate looking at it from a maker's perspective, because again, as an amigurumi designer, there's so many different styles that writers have, and having this in the book can help hit the ground running essentially with what might be perhaps a new style for you. Now, the patterns that are written in the book are written in the US terminology, but there is a UK conversion chart, and I found the patterns to be clear and easy to understand. And the one thing that I wish was really included in here is there's no gauge information given for any of the patterns, and only a general size range is given for each donut buddy. So your pattern or your project might turn out to be very large or might be very small, depending on your personal gauge and the yarn and hook combination that you select. Because there is a section here on page 6 that outlines that it's important to use the right hook size and right yarn weight. And this ensures you to get the best possible outcome for your work, but it doesn't go beyond that. And I really wish it did, because if you're not going to give a gauge information, I get that. Not a lot of people think a gauge for amigurumi is important, but how do I know as a maker if I've selected the right hook and yarn combination, right? So just elaborating on that a little bit further and clarifying that your goal here is to create a dense fabric with minimal holes, especially since the whole premise of the book is that these are designed for children and babies. Okay, so that was something that I wish had been outlined. If you're an experienced amigurumi maker, this isn't a big deal. We've got all of our tools and materials here on the next page. And you'll see here at the bottom, we've got a safety warning that says safety eyes are not recommended for children under 3 years. Leave out small accessories and hanging parts when gifting to small children. Now, this actual warning is mentioned 52 times in the book. However, all of the pictures, let me see if I can find one here. All of the prototypes that are used in the book here actually show the safety eyes. However, they give you a miniature crochet eye pattern that you can use in lieu of the safety eyes. But because you don't have the gauge information, you might find that it's frustrating because there's only one size of eye provided and there's no information on how to upsize that eye. So other than for you to change your hook and yarn combination. So the way I looked at this book is more like a recipe book. Like, here's your main recipe, but it's going to take some experimentation on the maker's part in order to find the right hook and yarn combination, as well as the right eye size, because in each pattern, there's no definitive eye size that's recommended. It just says use an eye size between, X and Z, for instance. So part of that is up to your personal preference. But, if you're wanting something that's exact, an exact duplication of what's in the book, you might have to do some experimentation in order to find that. So I'll flip through here and show you some of the pattern or the pictures of the patterns that are in the book. So we've got the Triceratops here. This one was my son's favorite. This is the jellyfish, and that was my daughter's favorite. Now, based on the warning, their recommendation is to disclude all of these hanging parts if you were planning to give this to a baby or a young child under the age of 3. And this is the cat. I really like the addition of the little color there. And the spider, I really liked that. That one is really cute. And then in the back here is the snake. I really think that this is a really unique idea. If you're looking for a collection of a variety of different donut themed toys that you can make, this is a good resource. There's so many different patterns, but I would recommend this mostly to an experienced amigurumi maker, mostly because of the level of experimentation that would be involved in order to figure this out. And then also you have to know when and where it is appropriate to include items if you were gifting this to a baby. This would also be a decent book for an adventurous beginner who doesn't mind kind of figuring those things out, or already knows how their personal gauge can change or fluctuate and can work with that as they're crocheting. But since food-themed crochet is really popular right now, again, if you're looking for a collection of food-themed amigurumi projects in one place, you might be interested in picking up a copy of Crochet Donut Buddies. And if you are interested in buying a copy of this book, I will link to that in the description box below. And if you'd like to see a more thorough run through of the book, which includes all of the materials that are used in the book and what kind of stitches and tutorials and such are included in the book, you can find those on my blog, theloopylamb.com. So that's it for me today. If you have any comments or questions, I would absolutely love to hear from you, and I will get back and answer any questions I can as quickly as I can. And if you have used this book, I'd love to hear your experience with this book. And you can share that again in the comment section to help our community learn from your experience as well. If you enjoy free crochet patterns, please check out my blog, theloopylamb.com. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like this video and please consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Happy hooking, and I'll see you next time.